Hey, okay, we're here today at the Eurovision Song Contest Press Centre. We're pleased to have a special guest from South Africa, David Fourie.
Thank you.
Welcome welcome to Germany.
Thank you. It's fantastic to be here. It's an amazing vibe. I really like it. My first time.
Great.
So I'm a Eurovision virgin, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And David, we understand that you've covered some South African songs in the Afrikaans language.
Yes, yes.
Could you tell us what songs you may have done so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started off my career doing a song from, it was Norway's entry for 2002, and it was written by Art Fourie and performed by Jostein Hasselgaard. It was called I'm Not Afraid to Move On. I mean, basically, I recorded an album. Somebody sent these songs through to me, and that song, it's a beautiful love ballad, it just stood out. And I recorded it in English. Then I went on to record a version of Nina De Angelo's Vlieger. It was written by Dieter Bohlen. And now recently I especially recorded a song which is Estonia's entry for 2002 called Runaway. And I just translated it into an Afrikaans song. And it was done by Satli.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your career so far in South Africa? You've made an album at the moment, or is it still to be released?
I've just released, while I'm here, I'm actually releasing my 4th studio album. My career started with your version of British Pop Idol and South African Idols. I remember Jessica Garlic singing Come Back. It was also a Eurovision song.
Yeah.
So I got a recording contract with Sony BMG. I released an album with them, and then I joined the biggest local Afrikaans music record label, and they basically has got the biggest market segment, and I released 2 albums which sold gold status in South Africa, and now I'm releasing my not the last, but the
your latest album.
Yes, latest.
So you mentioned about idols. Could you tell us maybe a couple of the songs that you covered on the Idol show, which famous songs you sang?
I started my audition. I actually started with a very unknown song. It was called One in a Million, which was done by a European artist called Bosson. And at the moment I just heard the song and I thought it was great, so that got me through my first audition. And then I did a song from NSYNC, which was This I Promise You, Hungry Eyes, and then I got into the final with Hungry Eyes from Dirty Dancing, and then unfortunately I fell out, but I was in the top 10.
Well, it's a great start, yeah.
Yeah.
And we understand you're hoping to perform this week in the Euro Club.
Yes, that'll be great.
Can you give us a clue what you might sing yet? Is it one of the songs you mentioned earlier? Or something?
I think I will probably sing I'm Not Afraid to Move On, because it's a beautiful ballad, and I think it's a good representation of my voice, and it's always nice to do a dancey song. I'll actually see what the vibe is like. If the people are up to party, I will do the Satli song. Yeah. Okay, then we'll probably do Satli songs. So, yeah.
And finally, David, we normally have a trademark question we ask for the website. Is there any question I've not asked you that you'd like to ask yourself? And if so, what would your answer be?
Okay, let me just switch on my brain.
Yeah, we could edit this.
If there's a question that you haven't asked me, that I would ask myself.
Okay, if you had $1 million right now, what would you like to do first? What would you spend it on?
Oh, I would come and live in Europe and be at every single Eurovision for the next 50 years and make sure that I'm here. Yeah.
Fantastic. It's been a great pleasure meeting you, David, and good luck with the future.
Thank you. Good luck with the future.
Yeah. Okay, we're here at the Euro Club at the 2011 Eurovision Song Contest. We're proud to have a special guest here, all the way from South Africa. It's Jasmyn. Hello, Jasmyn.
How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
First of all, how are you enjoying your stay here in Germany?
Oh, Germany's awesome.
Yeah.
A little bit cold, but it's awesome. Starting to get hotter. So yeah.
Tonight you had exciting news for us here. You performed on the stage at the Euro Club, and you performed some songs in the Afrikaans language, Eurovision songs. Could you tell us a little about this? Which songs you performed tonight?
I performed the UK song of Eurovision, I think 1993, in Afrikaans, 1991. I performed in Afrikaans, and the other one was the Libeled of Germany, 2001, in Afrikaans as well.
And you've also recorded some other Eurovision songs on your album, I believe. Is that right? Some other Eurovision songs?
On my debut album.
Yeah, on your debut album. Yes.
I have two Eurovision songs on my debut album. One of Ireland last year, It's For You. We gave it a new African, what do you say? What's the answer? A new African arrangement with the Zulu choir. And I also did a song of Poland. I think it was 2009 of Lydia Kopania. Yeah, well, it was awesome, 2 songs, and I really wanted it on my debut album.
That's great. And the album that you released recently in South Africa, can you tell us a little about the style of the music that you, other than the Eurovision songs, what type of style? Was it mixed or?
Well, yeah, it's a nice mix of classical pop, Celtic, also classical rock. And yeah, just normal pop songs as well.
If the chance ever came for you to sing for another country in the Eurovision Song Contest, would you like to do that if the chance would come?
That would be an honour for me.
Yeah, let's hope in the future that will happen for you. That's a possibility.
That would be a dream come true.
Yeah. Finally, Jasmyn, is there anything that I've not asked you that you'd like to ask yourself? Is there anything, and what would your answer be? Anything?
If I'd like to say, I love Ireland's ballads. I love singing ballads. So it would be truly any country. If I can have the opportunity to represent any country, it would be a huge honour. But I think Ireland with its ballads, it would be very special to me. Something like Ireland.
Thank you very much, Jasmyn. Finally, might want to say hello to readers of Eurovisionary, EuroVisionary.com. Maybe you can say greeting.
Hi, you guys. It's very nice, and Germany is lovely, and I hope you enjoy Eurovision Song Contest 2011.
Thank you, Jasmyn. Lots of luck for the future, and we hope to see you here back maybe next year.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.